Hey guys, welcome to a new Let's Play of mine. What is it, you may ask? Let's find out. First, an intro. In the year 20XX AD, the first annual robot tournament was held. With 8 of the world's most powerful robots. But with... oops, sorry. Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the world and began to take over the world. Mr. X, why? It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool Dr. Wily from the beginning. But now I no longer need Dr. Wily's help. Come and face my power, Mega Man. We'll stop you. Follow me, Rush. Yep, Mega Man 6 on the NES. Yep, we're still on the NES. Even though this came out in like 1993 or 94, we're still on the NES. I don't know why they did that, but okay, we're still on the NES. Mega Man 6, as far as it goes, is a huge step up from 5, and it is one of my more favorites. It's not, well, it's not in my top 3, but that was a demo, sorry. Anyway, yeah, it's a step up from 5. I like it a lot more than 5. Pretty good. But anyway, these are the Robot Masters, and as you can tell, they have a lot more personality than a lot of the other ones do. And because they're all from a tournament of such, they all hail from a different country. And I'll point them all out. Anyway, Windman is our first Robot Master. He hails from China. I should also point out Mega Man 6 is a pretty good soundtrack. A lot better than 5's. I like this track a lot too. I'll let you listen for a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? In terms of differences between 6 and 5, there are not really that many differences. You can still perform the charge shots, although your charge up time from 5 to 6 is a lot slower, which I actually really like, because in 5 the charge shot was incredibly broken. Here, it's less useful, but I like that because, it was darn broken in 5. You can still slide and stuff. Yeah, not really much differences in terms of gameplay, but I think the level design and music and all that stuff is a lot better, and that's one of the reasons I like this more than 5. And for some reason, this is a lot of people's least favorite game on the NES. I don't know why. 5 is always my least favorite. I don't see why more people... Ah! That wasn't supposed to happen. Sorry about that. Here you're going to want to slide into this air current so you don't get pushed up into the spikes. Anyway, as I was saying, 6 is a lot better than 5, and, your abilities, they are nerfed from 5, but I like that because in 5, the charge shot was broken. And another thing, Mega Man 6 is probably the easiest Mega Man game ever. It is very easy compared to the other ones. I mean, as a game, it's still a little difficult, but it's the easiest Mega Man game ever, probably. So, you'll probably have a pretty easy time if you're a hardcore Mega Man fan like me. But if you're not, this is a good place to start. Even though I myself would start with 2, since it's the best, even though that game, it is hard. This thing, the stereotypical big enemy, jumps and pounds down on you, and it's really annoying. And we got these guys, and before I forget to mention it, this game's Japanese title is Rockman 6 The Greatest Battle Ever, or something like that, I don't know. A lot of the translations are different, so a lot of them give different names. But, I just picked my favorite, and that's my favorite, this one. This is a bit of a tricky part. And, you're not gonna want to kill this guy, just avoid him. And here, boss time. Funny thing is, I was actually recording this when I realized I was not recording the video. I forgot to turn on fraps. But anyway, Windman is very, very easy. He'll try to suck you in, and it's pretty easy to avoid. He'll jump up and, try to land on you. Very easy to avoid as well. And he's also got this one other attack, which he's not doing that. This propeller attack thing. It's super easy to dodge. Just jump over it. Man is very easy. Almost as easy as Toad Man. But, and that's that. Alright. Now prepare some good weapon music. Yeah, I'll admit Mega Man 5 had better weapon music, but this one's really catchy. Anyway, Windstorm. It's a useful tactic that sort of draws enemies upward. Flame Man is next. And by the way, this extra life means nothing, it just means you beat the level. And anyway, Flame Man's level. Flame Man is from, I believe, Saudi Arabia? Yeah, that's where it's from. I don't know where the Robot Masters are from off the top of my head, but I know they each have an official country they hail from, and I'll try to remember it. This level's pretty fun. What's interesting is these guys drop fire into this stuff, which is oil, and it will light on fire, and that becomes instant death. If I jump into that, instant death. And now another thing I like is how the Robot Masters levels, they represent like where the Robot Masters are from. Like, I mean, we didn't see too much for the Windman's level. I didn't see a whole lot of stuff like from China there, unless I'm missing something. But, you know, here in Flame Man's level is from Saudi Arabia. The oil makes sense, seeing as how a lot of Middle Eastern companies are very big oil exporters. And these things, if you jump on them, they will take you across, obviously. These things, you can only move with a fully charged Mega Buster shot. Here I'd recommend firing charge shots so you can destroy them. Because if these things are not oily, or instant death fire-ish, then your life will be made easier. And darn. Whatever. And yeah, these guys can be a bit annoying. And, alright. This is pretty easy, though. As I said, this is the easiest Mega Man game, so you're not really going to be that troubled. I myself did not practice this game that much, but I'm pretty good at it, so I didn't really need it. These guys you can only stun with a fully charged Mega Buster shot. Like that. These guys can also light the oil on fire, as one already did this. And once again, you know, really hard to prevent these guys from doing stuff. And there's an E-Tank. A lot of the E-Tanks in this game are very easy to get. It's very easy to get E-Tanks in this game. I mean, it also kind of was with 4, but, you know. And at least it didn't make the oil instant death fire. And, whoa, how did that not do anything? Whatever, I'm not even going to attempt to kill those guys, and there we go. Now let's put the Windstorm go. And the special weapons are also a lot more useful in this game as opposed to 5, where they were incredibly situational. I mean, granted, they're still kind of situational in this game, but I use them a lot. At least I use them. At least they're helpful to use. Anyway, Flame Man can be kind of difficult. He will light the floor with flame bursts like that, and jump around. It's a bit annoying, but it's not too bad. Some people take him on first. I personally think he's a little difficult for that, but not that bad, though. But we're also going to get, in the weapon grade screen, something new to Mega Man 6, which is another reason why I like this game a lot. We get the Flame Blast and Rush Power Adapter. What is that, you may ask? Well, we'll find out in the next Robot Master level. Did you think I was going to say we'll find out in the next part? No. Obviously not. Blizzard Man is our next Robot Master. Blizzard Man hails from China. I mean, not China. Canada. He hails from Canada. I'm sorry. Canada's normally not this snowy, though. Because I have been to Canada before, and it's not really this snowy. It's only the northern parts. Because the northern parts of Canada go all the way up to the Arctic. Canada's the best country ever, by the way. I still stand by that. Okay, not really. You can destroy those, flame... You see those ice pillars? You can destroy that with the Flame Blast, which I'll show now. But you're pretty much going to kill yourself trying to get that extra life, so I would not recommend going after it. And you also get these platforms, which will explode after you stay on them for too long, so get off them as quick as you can. Blizzard Man stage is actually somewhat difficult. He's not that hard, though. And here, this is something I always forget, so I'm going to try and get it now. No! Darn. That's something you can get. But I'll show it off later. Actually, nah, I probably will show it off later, but there's something you can do with something you just got. Remember that rush power adapter thing? Well, 1 second, I'll show you what it is. B-Tank. Yeah. Blizzard Man stage is kinda hard, as I stated before, but it's not that bad. And, these guys, however, are very annoying. But anyway, this is what you can do. You will acquire rush adapters in this game based on several Robot Master levels you beat. And when you find them, they're great. This adapter gives us Power Mega Man. Power Mega Man is very helpful in punching, and it's also quite powerful. Although it does sacrifice range, power, it makes up for it, and it is very powerful. And look at that. If you do the fully charged punch-up animation as you're changing screens, it gives that funny animation. Like, look, I'm gonna tear this octopus, or squid guy up. It's not an octopus, it's a squid. Yeah. And here, look, I'm gonna try to do it. If you do a punch animation in midair, you'll... yeah. It's funny. I don't know why, I just always find that entertaining. And you got this submarine here. The Power Mega Man adapter, they stated, sacrifices range for broad and force, but I still find it pretty useful. But there's another adapter we're gonna get later, which is more useful. You got these Sniper Joes operating, whatever those things are called, I don't know. And, you know, with Power Mega Man, you can break these and go right through, and I'm not... okay. I was gonna die there. And you get another E-Tank. We already got 3, and we're only 3 levels in. That's like the second energy tank of this level. I almost said energy tank. Sounds weird. Anyway. Oh, and if I haven't already mentioned it, Blizzard Man's stage is probably my favorite track in the game. It's a pretty great track. Here, listen to it. Whoa. And we can take another squid guy. And also, if you charge up your shot not too much, but just enough, it'll utter out another shot. I didn't realize you could do that, actually. Which, it's a little more range, but not that hard. And this part's a bit tricky. Gotta step on these and get off in time, and there you go. Let's do it again. I love this animation, it's funny. Anyway, Flame Blast is Blizzard Man's weakness, and here we go. I still really like how the Robot Masters in this game have this sort of introduction to them. But anyway, Blizzard Man's not that hard. He'll summon these snowflakes to come after you, and they'll go into sort of Sonic the Hedgehog spin dash mode, come after you. And, whoa. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to avoid. Flame Blast is an okay weapon, but I don't use it that much. It's good for raw power, though. And with that, we defeated Blizzard Man. And we get the B attack, or Blizzard attack. Probably my least favorite weapon in the game, but you know, it has its moments. Stage select. And now the last Robot Master we're taking on this level is Plant Man, and probably my least favorite stage. Or one of my least favorite, I don't know. Plant Man hails from Brazil, I believe. Yeah, Brazil. I think it's Brazil. I don't know what about Brazil screams plants, but, you know, I didn't make the game. Something else I want to talk about. So, apparently the villain of this game is known as Mr. X. And Mr. X, I guess, claims to be the mastermind behind Dr. Wily's plans. Quite interesting. So now, we're taking out the evil at source, so, you know, Dr. Wily will be out of a job. I mean, you know, that's silly Mr. X. I mean, sure, he kind of looked like Wily, but gotta be a coincidence. Anyway, yeah. you know. I mean, it's not like they would repeat the same plot again. Oh, hey, Eddie, what's up? Extra life. Thank you, buddy. I'm probably gonna need him because I hate this level. These guys whip up Flame Blast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy as pie. Even though pie isn't that easy, I'm sure making a pie would actually take some effort. Bad jokes are bad. Anyway, we haven't gotten to why this is my least favorite stage. But first, bouncy gimmicks. Hold down the jump button to bounce higher. And I don't like these grasshopper enemy things, or these flying praying mantis thing, whatever they are. Here, don't hold jump or else you'll get a head full of spikes. I don't need that energy right now, so, you know. You'll run into another one of those guys here, so, Flame Blast, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One for each Mega Man game, and we're at 6 now. And this is probably why... I hope you didn't see something about one of my friends playing a game, because my friend is playing a game now. It says Zerek the 43rd is playing Planet Side 2. I don't know what that is, but it's something. Anyway, this is probably my least favorite part of the stage, and why it's my least favorite, because this bouncy part where you gotta avoid falling to bottomless pits, and you got all these fish jump out, piranhas, which I guess makes this... I guess that's the Brazil tie into this level. It's supposed to be like the Amazon jungle, because of all this jumping piranhas. And they will respawn, so you might want to find yourself just like constantly shooting at the water and stuff. Yeah, I don't like this part. I'm always really, really paranoid. And here, this is a bit of an annoying part. You want to wait until the piranha goes back in the water, then the second you jump, you're going to want to hold down right so you can make the jump. I'm making it look easy, but this part gave me lots of trouble for the longest time. Because you can easily just miss the jump. These guys are not that threatening, though, when you have to shoot them. And always stay towards the edge so you don't get knocked back. And the plants up there, you see the glowing things, that's health, and it will refill your health if you haven't seen it already. But anyway, if I can get through this, I can get through my least favorite part of the stage. Yep, made it, and we made it to Plant Man. And his weakness is the Blazer attack, because plants don't like the cold. Fitting. Some claim Plant Man the worst robot master of all time. Because he's a plant. I don't think he's that bad, though. It's not that bad, though. You'll take up his plant barrier, then you just want to shoot him with the blizzard attack, and, you know, just keep jumping around and stuff. And if I can get a hit on him, that would be nice. There we go. Whoa. Slow down. Don't know why that happened. Game runs pretty smoothly normally. Well, just the emulator, probably. And you're done. Goodbye, Plant Man. And now my friend is playing something called Payday 2. Maybe he'll get paid some money. Maybe it'll be a lot of money. I don't know. Could be something interesting. Whatever. Anyway, and now we also got the Rush Jet Adapter along with the plant barrier. We'll be showing that off in the next part. Next time on Mega Man 6, we will be taking on the other 4 Robot Masters. But I'll tell you right now, these stages are a little different than these 4 stages, but we'll get into that then. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.